Good morning, all. Welcome to Anand Rathi Morning Commodity and Currency Podcast. Let's begin with precious metal update. 2 week losing streak during the early Asian session today as the escalation tension in the Middle East boosted the safe haven demand, which lifted the yellow metal. The spotlight this week will be on the FOMC meeting on Wednesday, which is expected to keep rates unchanged, while their expectation of further rate trajectory will be closely scrutinized amid uncertainty to persist. Meanwhile, silver prices to stay relatively supportive in day trade today. Technically, gold pivot is around 62,209. If gold surpasses 62,430, it has potential to reach to the levels of 62,700. Conversely, if it falls below 61,782, we may see downside to the levels of 61,500. Continuing with energy updates, with oil tankers linked to the US and UK now under threat of attack, the market is likely to reprice the risk of dispersion and thus sentiments will be largely positive. Focus this week will be on the OPEC Plus online meeting scheduled on February 1st, wherein the cartel will likely decide its oil production level for April and beyond. Technically, crude oil pivot is around 6,294. If crude oil rises above 6,536, we may see upside to the levels of 6,674. And if it falls below 6,226, we may see downside to the levels of 6,088. Going ahead with base metal update. Base metal might trade range bound this week as investors' eye will be on Federal Reserve's interest rate decision, non-farm payrolls, wage metrics, and the unemployment rate. Globally, market focus will shift to the Bank of England's monetary policy decision and quarter four GDP growth rate for the euro area. Technically, copper pivot is around 727. If copper breaks above 736, we may see upside to the levels of 742. And if it falls below 723, we may see downside to the levels of 717. On currency front, for rupee, unless the Fed veers away from rate cut signaling, rupee could remain range bound for more time to come. The FOMC meeting starting tomorrow has become critical for markets in the light of the unexpected dovish tilt of last meeting. There are no major economic events today. That's all for today's podcast. Have a successful trading day. Thank you.